Yo, Vibe Nation, it's your boy Vibra out here with the new video, something a little bit different. As you can tell from the thumbnail, we got a bunch of equipment in the mail. Let's do an unboxing. Let's get it. Let's go. So before we get started with the unboxing, I wanted to go ahead and talk a little bit about what we got, first of all, so you kind of know what's coming ahead. And also let you know it's not just going to be your average unboxing where I'm just opening everything and talking about what the actual product is. I will talk about the product in general, but not in detail, because this actually will be an unboxing Q&A. So question and answer, questions that either you've sent in, questions that I've been asked a lot lately, or just in general. So we're gonna go through those questions. Some are personal, some are general, while we unbox this, all right? What we got here though is a Rockville Hazer. Our Hazers kind of went out on us, so we had to go and get a new Hazer. We got some cases for these LD Maui 5 Goes, these battery powered 5 Goes. We've been looking at these for a while now. We got 2 of them. I'm gonna be unboxing one of them. We also got our Chauvet Dongles. These are our wireless DMX dongles, so we don't have to be connecting all our DMX lighting via cables. We only have to worry about the power to them, and then we connect these dongles and it all connects wirelessly. So we're gonna go ahead and open these. And lastly, we have the case for the Hazer. So we wanted to make sure we're getting cases for the equipment that we're buying, either for carrying purposes, it's just a lot easier, but also just to take care of the equipment a lot better. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get started with one of our smaller items. This first item is our Chauvet wireless dongles. Like I mentioned, we got these mainly for, what should I say, efficiency purposes. We're just kind of trying to find ways, everyone, to try to save time essentially and be more efficient with our time and with our setups. And this is definitely one of those things that we believe is going to help with that. No, this was not packaged with duct tape. I actually accidentally opened it before I realized I was going to make this video. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get started with one of the questions as well. The question is, where are you from? The reason why I put this on here is I actually constantly get asked my ethnicity. I guess to many people I look like I'm from the Middle East or something like that. And so for those of you that thought that, I'm not Middle Eastern. I'm actually born and raised here in Walla Walla, Washington. My parents, I guess specifically, are from, my dad's from Michoacan. My mom is from Estado Nayarit. So I come from a Mexican heritage. So there's that. Other than that, yeah, I was born here in Walla Walla, Washington. So yeah, let's just go with this. So basically these are the dongles right here. Each one of these essentially connects to whatever DMX lighting fixture or DMX fixture you're using. And it also comes with a receiver that goes into your DMX, system that you're using. So we also got the whole charging case for it, or box, whatever you want to call that. So once again, so it's just more efficient to charge all these. We don't want to be charging them, all separately. So pretty well packaged, I would say. Nothing special. It's not like they can really get damaged very easily. Comes with some candies. We ordered these from Sweetwater. We've actually ordered a bunch of stuff from them. They are great, honestly. Great customer service. Every time I've ordered something, especially of, I want to say higher value, either way, they contact me. They literally call me and they're like, hey, we got your order. It's about to be shipped. You'll get the information. Thank you this, thank you that. So it's really cool to see a company that's this busy still taking the time to really look out for their customers, especially when you're spending a lot on these items. So the way we bought this from Sweetwater, basically it was a kit of 7 receivers and 1 transmitter. So it looks like this box comes with 3 and then they just send you the extra 4 that you need. But essentially it just has this setup where you can just put everything right here. They're all charging. And then when you're ready to use them, you just go out to your events and use them. So yeah, this is really cool. Really excited to use these. I'm not sure what event we're going to decide to use these for, but yeah, these are the Chauvet. It comes with the charging cable here, the Chauvet D5 XLR wireless dongles. The reason why we also went with these, y'all, is just the research that we did kind of all pointed at these ones. I know that there's different kinds, you know, the Donners and all this other popular ones that you can possibly get. We did want to spend a little more. These were a little pricier than the other ones available on the market, but we definitely, like I said, did our research and it just sounded like these were the best option. If you're looking into getting something like this for your XLR systems, we will be doing another video of us actually using this stuff, and I'll kind of update you on how we feel about it. But for now, this is just an unboxing. So Sweetwater, thank you very much for getting these to us. It was like less than a week that we got these. So yeah, excited to use these. On to the next thing. All right, up next we got our Rockville Hazer. The last Hazers that we've had, actually I think we have like almost 4 of them. They all went out on us, and to be honest, it's because of lack of maintenance. We have learned a lot on how to really maintain our equipment as of lately, really been kind of more diligent on that. Unfortunately, we were a little late on the ones we had. So this new one we got, once again, we wanted to get a kind of, not, I wouldn't say super expensive one, but a good one that would do what we want. We bought some foggers earlier in the week that I already opened, so they won't be part of this unboxing. But we got those foggers more for an effect at the front of, that kind of like in front of us. But this Hazer is really going to be more for the actual lighting. So to have that general atmosphere, so your lighting is just better, you know? So let's go ahead and open this while I go ahead and answer another few questions here. So let's see. How did you start DJing? Okay. Well, in general, I started DJing back in college, a very sort of simplified version. I was at this kind of college party there, and I was playing my music off of like Pandora, I think it was at the time I was using. And I was gonna head out, and one of the guys that lived at that apartment that we're having the party at, he's like, you know, can you stay and keep playing? And I'd never really like officially DJ'd. I never really saw it as that. I was just kind of playing the music because nobody else was. And I basically told him I would, but my phone was dying. And he said, if I give you a charger and you can keep it, will you stay and play another, you know, few hours or whatever? And this was at the time where you still had the aux and the charging cable, so you could do both. And so I did that, and I hated it. I'll tell you, I hated it. It's just super nerve-wracking to have to know what song to choose next and all that stuff. And well, now we're more experienced, it's okay, but at the time it didn't really necessarily feel that way. But that was like my first year, I would say, of college. I come back in the summer. Buzz is already moved back from Tri-Cities here to Walla. For some reason, we decided to take on a gig at La Ramada, the first gig we decided to do together. I don't know what got into us. We had to get speakers from the church, y'all, literally from the church, to be able to play at La Ramada because they did not have their own setup. And so we go over La Ramada with these church speakers, a laptop. We were completely unprepared. We made it a hip hop night, so we didn't really like have a lot of Hispanic music. Only on Virtual DJ, we didn't have a controller or anything like that. We were using Virtual DJ just on the laptop, no real Spanish music. La Ramada back then, guys, honestly, it was not even close to what you see today. It was really a very Hispanic oriented bar. So really a lot of Spanish music, like only Spanish music. So Buzz and I show up with this hip hop night in July. We're there playing English music. Everybody's essentially hating it. And my dad had made me download all the Laberinto albums. Back in the day. And so I just started sifting through those. I remember just listening to Buzz play No, 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 el coco no, el coco no. No, 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 el coco no, el coco no. No, 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 el coco no, el coco. On loop for like 20 minutes straight, just trying to kill some time. People complaining to him, complaining to me. It honestly, once again, it sucked. I don't know what kept me wanting to go back. I got myself a little controller that would be able to be used with my iPad. And I guess just for time purposes, I guess I didn't say this was back in like 2013, I want to say, when I left college. Was no, 2014. So anyways, that summer I really dedicated myself to learning and mixing. I just got like a little sort of passion for it. I just had the little mixer there in my apartment, and I just learned, you know, I just saw the buttons on the controller and I was like, well, each button's got to do something. Let's figure it out. YouTube, anything I could just to learn. Shout out to DJ Allen, who actually, I don't know why, reached out, or I reached out. I honestly, I'm not even going to say the exact details there because I really don't remember. But long story short, he let me play or help him out with when he first started salsa night, like literally the first salsa night that he ever had. And he also helped me out and took me to help him out at this Main Street Studios event. And so those were like the first times that I really got an opportunity to actually play where I was confident, a little confident in my mixing, or I felt like I actually had the proper tools or whatever. And that's just kind of where it started. Went to La Ramada here and there, and then I just really just kind of was like, okay, like I want to do this, like I could do this like myself essentially, you know. So anyways, here's the Rockville Haze machine. Nothing too crazy. We like that it comes with a controller. This controller really kind of helps control everything, obviously. But other hazers and machines that we saw didn't really have this type of controller. We like how it has a duration knob, it has a fan speed, and then an output, and then these three different ones down here kind of help out with that too. We don't want to over haze the space, you know, make it look too smoky. So that this type of control really helps with that. So got this from Rockville. I think we ordered it on Amazon or either directly from Rockville. I don't quite remember. But it also comes with like a wireless controller that you can connect to it. We don't really like using those. It comes with your handle if you want to, you know, hang it up on some trussing or something like that. All the necessary items. We're definitely going to use this most likely tonight. We haven't been able to have a haze machine for a while at our events, so hopefully we can get that going. All right, so let's get going to the next item. All right, now for the big box and some more questions. So, is this your full-time job is the next question that we have. This is not my full-time job, guys. I know I put a lot of content. Seems like this is what I do full-time. I do talk a little bit about it on my first vlog. If you haven't checked out my YouTube, go check that out. I'll be kind of showing a little more details about myself on there. But anyways, ooh, this is looking nice. So anyways, no, this is not my full-time job, y'all. I actually work for the school district. I'm sorry if I'm hitting the mic, by the way. I work for the school district full-time. That's my, oh snap, bill payer or whatever you want to call it. Man, I'm struggling a little more than I thought. Anyways, Jesus, the workout. Point being, I work for the school district full time. That's how my bills get paid. I run after school programs. I kind of get to have the freedom to do kind of what I want with the programs. And yeah, I really like it. So this is kind of my side gig. Hopefully it becomes, you know, our full-time gig eventually. That's definitely the goal. But for now, we're having fun with it, figuring out ways to grow. And yeah, that's me. I'm also the school district's videographer. So most of the videos you see coming through the school district are coming through me. Most, I would say like 95% of them. And so that was not a fart. Point being, yeah, that's my gig. That's what I do. And I'm not full-time DJ or full-time videographer like that. But like I said, that's hopefully the goal in the future. That kind of go ahead and ties into the next question, which is how did you get or how did you become the school district's videographer? I've been working for the district already going on to 10 years now. I started working in the autism program up at Garrison. When I first dropped out of college, I was honestly just looking for a job, and I applied at the state penitentiary. I didn't get that job for who knows what reason. And so that's when I applied to the school district, and I applied to be what's called like an intervention specialist or something like that. I mean, keep in mind, I was like a college dropout. I really didn't have any job experience. That's essentially why I dropped out of college, because I was like, yo, I have no job experience. I'm just gonna graduate and have like this piece of paper. That was my mindset, to be honest. I'm not saying that's real life, but that was like my mindset at the time. And so I applied at the district. I didn't get that job either, but this other position opened with the autism program. And since at the time I was honestly just looking for a job, I was like, yo, I'll take it. I ended up loving that job, y'all. The pay sucked. Probably still does. I was essentially a teacher's assistant for the autism program. Like I said, I loved the job. I loved the staff that I was working with. The kids were great. I learned so much. Eventually, an opportunity came up to do what I'm doing now, which is running after school programs. I've been doing this the past 6 years. There was another fellow that was doing the videography for the school district, but eventually he just got busy and started kind of bringing me on to help in those projects. And so eventually, that he couldn't really do certain projects, he would give them to me, and they'd be 100% on me. And eventually it just got to the point where he just got too busy and couldn't do it at all. So I ended up becoming the videographer completely. And so we were able to get a cool camera kit for the district, and we were able to, you know, really start working. It's just a great learning experience. I've learned so much about editing, storytelling, being intentional, you know, social media in general. So it's been a great ride. So yeah, that's how I got the job as videographer. I do plan on, you know, staying there for a while. And these things, I'll tell you, man, for their size, they bump. And it's not like it's something that we're going to be using, like I said, like at the fairgrounds or something that's like a huge event. But for like our ceremonies, our cocktail hour, these are just perfect. And we haven't had a chance to really use them in a big setting or anything like that. We have got a chance to hear them, and I think they're great. They're awesome. Hopefully we can do some impromptu, like, you know, mixing. All right, y'all, the last item we have for y'all is our cases. We've been trying to definitely invest a bit more in our cases. Oh, I actually ripped it earlier, so don't think that that's how it came. So anyways, we spend a little, you know, time really trying to get cases for a certain amount of our items, because we kind of carry them around. And although we're careful as, you know, we can be, I don't know. We're just really trying to put some money into cases as well, just to keep our stuff protected. Yeah, so this case right here is for our haze machine. Kind of cool. It comes with, whoa, I guess hair. What in the world? There's like hair. It's like, what the? I don't know what that is. I mean, it doesn't affect anything, but that's kind of weird. Anyways, this is for our hazer. Should fit with the actual gallon right there. Perfect. From Rockville as well. Put it right in there. Now it's safe. Comes with some, you know, bag on the side right here. Boom. Boom. Pow. The next case we have is for our Maui 5 Goes. Based on the research that we did and as we opened them, carrying these three, let me show you, carrying these three columns around, you know, like this is just, it's just not gonna cut it. And then we still have the little sub on the bottom. So if you really envision this, we'd have to carry everything out of our events like this. And it's just not feasible for us, both because we're honestly risking messing something up, and these are not cheap. So why do that? So we got some cases. They came with the cases. Actually, this setup we got from iDJ Now came in quick as well. So we got the set of 2 of these Maui 5 Goes and their cases. And so for my last question actually on here is, do you consider yourself the best DJ in town? Absolutely.
What are you talking about, man? Back the fuck up. I'll knock the fuck out you.
Me personally, I wouldn't take this level of disrespect.
And before y'all start hating and calling, oh, I knew he was cocky. Look at him. Look how he looks. The reason I say that, guys, is flat out, everybody here has their talents. Everybody here is the best in their own way. I truthfully, not to sound cliche, I really do not see any other DJ here or view them as competition. I view them as a resource. I view them as a fellow friend. Some of these guys, I talk to them quite often. So when it comes to saying I'm the best DJ, yeah, I think I am the best DJ, but in my own way. My own competition is me. I really truly strive every day, guys, to really figure out ways to get better and be better than what I was doing the previous day. And so really it's just more a mindset for myself. And I understand that I'm not literally the best DJ because it's honestly opinion based, obviously. But in my mind, I am the best DJ because that's what's going to put me and helps me motivate myself to become better than me before, you know. Every other DJ here, though, is absolutely talented as can be. They all offer an array of services, great services, different pricing for everybody here in the community. So it's great to have those other options. My goal is to grow me and this business, and that's really my only focus. And so for all you other DJs out there, if you see us as a resource, feel free to reach out, whatever it may be, just like we've reached out to all of y'all. Back to this, the cases definitely come a little in 2 pieces in a way. So one piece is for the sub on the bottom, just kind of like a quick little cover. It has a zipper right here, so you have access to the actual handle. I do wish it was actually like completely covered though, not like just because it kind of just goes over the top, it looks like. I will say I would have preferred that it was completely covered. I am noticing some of the stitching is like kind of coming off right here in the case. So obviously, I don't know if I might decide to return that or not, but I don't know if you can even see that on the camera, but it's just like a bunch of strings sticking out there. So anyways, that's kind of the case for this. I mean, it's minimal. It's just a case anyways, so I don't think I'm going to return it. But yeah, so the case goes there. The other part to it should then be, I'm guessing, this. Yep. So once again, we got these Mauis, y'all, for basically efficiency. You know, these cases are cool though. See, this is what I do like. This, it closes completely. It has 4 little compartments in there. You could actually buy another battery for these, so then if it's for some reason it like runs out of battery, you can just replace it real quick. So that's why it has 4 spots right there for it. But this is cool. I really do like this because it's kind of padded on the sides. It has a little extra room. Maybe if we need to put tripod or something, we can just put it in there. Closes up all nice and neat, kind of like a little duffel bag, you know, kind of like that. So we did buy another case for it. It also came with a couple XLRs with this, for the receipt, all that stuff. Looks like some cable management straps. So I like this case for the actual pillar part of it. I'm not the biggest fan of this case, like I said, because it's kind of open on the bottom, and then the stitching, not too fan that it's kind of coming apart already. So that concludes this video, y'all. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any other questions you want to ask me, feel free to drop it in the comments. Make sure y'all subscribe and stay tuned for the next video. Let's get it. Let's go.